25 people from the 9/11 survivor community lost their lives to the coronavirus, and it's why advocates are really pushing for anyone who is eligible to register for the Victim Compensation Fund. A one-year deadline is now looming.
I really thought he was going to come out of it. I know he fought every step of the way.
On April 2nd, Robin Lacker lost her husband of 38 years after fighting illness after illness related to ground zero toxins he was exposed to as a construction worker after 9/11. Arthur Lacker died instead from COVID-19.
I would have said so much more. You couldn't even talk to him. You couldn't say goodbye.
Lacker is among so many other 9/11 survivors who remain among the most vulnerable in our population, at high risk for contracting the deadly virus. While his wife remains in disbelief her best friend is gone, she says one source of relief she has had over the years was the 9/11 Victim Compensation Fund, a fund that helped her pay for thousands of dollars worth of medication. 1 year ago, a hard fight in Washington ensured 9/11 survivors like Lacker would continue to receive benefits, from health care to monetary, for the rest of their lives.
Without this fund, I don't know what would happen to people, the hardworking people that gave it their all.
Richard Elise was an FDNY deputy chief when he arrived to Ground Zero just 20 minutes after the second tower fell on 9/11. He fought skin cancer and beat it, and today he fights for other 9/11 survivors.
We had this incredible law passed, and it seemed like everybody went home. And, first responders obviously are aware of it, but the 9/11 community, the survivor community, of which there's over 300,000 people, less than 5% of that population are aware of this law.
It is estimated 500,000 were in the 9/11 exposure zone. 300,000 of those were first responders. The remaining range from office workers, students, teachers, and beyond. And among them, only 5% have registered with the 9/11 Victim Compensation Fund since last year. Advocates like Lee London worry too many remain completely unaware they and their families are even eligible for these lifelong benefits.
So as much as this is such a huge accomplishment for the 9/11 community, there's so much work left to be done. We must get the word out to the survivor population.
1 year may seem like a long way off, but advocates say that date will most certainly creep up, and they would hate to see anyone lose out on those benefits. From Midtown, Narmeen Chaudhry, Pix 11 News.